Why am I typing when I can just talk? I forgot I'm the streamer, aren't I? Ramses, hello! Moji Baked in the house! Got to get that one out there very quickly. Hi Nikki Cha! How are you? Good to see you back. Mui Mui, hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. Yeah, it was good fun last night. I mean... Oh, what's the audio levels like? Always have this fun, don't I, at the beginning? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Music's quite loud, isn't it? Set music down just a little tiny bit, I think. Probably to about there, yeah? Bro has returned after his legendary off-screen battle with Trixie-backports. Yep. Well, it was more of a Claude battle, to be honest. The thing is, I think when it comes to using like Claude or whatever, if you know what to ask it, then it makes it a lot easier. And thanks to you, I knew what to ask it, and it pretty much fixed it. But I've done a lot with the script, and I'm going to actually test it on a real PC. So this could go horribly wrong. That's the plan for today, anyway. That still sounds quite loud in my ear. I know we're at 85. There we go. That should be a bit more balanced now. Muri, funny thing. I've completely messed my. Let me start that again, shall I? I need to put my teeth in first. Muri says, funny thing, I've completely messed with my repositories yesterday and deleted KDE and installed GNOME. Then deleted GNOME and installed KDE back and get everything back. That's awesome. I've done that so many times and to learn how to do it. It's brilliant. Yeah, in this situation, the older sources list format would be polluting the training data. I had guests specifying it use the newer sources format would yield results. Yeah, no, it's really good as well. I mean, I'm really pleased with it. We had a velocity test it in Discord as well, so that's cool. Even though I still have some issues, but everything's fine and somehow installed everything like how first installed it. Awesome. Best way to learn. Best way to learn these things, right? How do you have your game collection on your website? That was quite a journey to get that. So I logged onto Steam and then used the developer mode in my browser to export the list of games that shows when you display the games on the web browser in Steam. I exported that and then got, I think it might have been ChatGPT to build out the HTML for me, and then I just copied the HTML code into a web, what they called, widget thing in my website. I've tried so many times to get KDE configured how I want, but my unpopular opinion is that GNOME is more customizable. Every time I try anything on KDE, it never works. Sounds like a skill issue. No, I'm just joking, JVP. Whatever works for you, dude. I don't agree that it's more customizable. Having used, well, I've got to be careful here because I haven't really used GNOME that much, but I've used Cinnamon, which is based on GNOME, and it uses the same extensions and things like that. So if you're saying more customizable through using extensions, then that could be right. I mean, but you can't make on either of them, you can't make the panel transparent as far as I know without using some kind of extension. But KDE base install is far more customizable as far as I know. How have you came on the website? Maybe somehow when I install KDE back, my apps disappeared, but when I try to reinstall them, they are still exist on my PC, but not showing yet. I've prepared it. Wait, what? Hey, got you and Black Don playing. Thanks, Zero Linux. Cool. KDE is kind of hard, but trust me, it has more stuff than other desktop environments. What's your opinion on on window managers? So my opinion on let me at least get the screen up. Hang on, wait, don't go anywhere. If we go into this one here, oh no, wait, we press that one and then we do that, and then we'll just get, oh no, we're not doing VM today, are we? Oh wait, hang on. I'll leave it for there. So my opinion on window managers is that I'm not a massive fan because I am a Luddite and I touch type, but I don't touch type, sorry. I have to look at the keys when I type. So if I could look at the screen and type, then I would probably enjoy a window manager. But it doesn't really make much sense when I've got to look at the keyboard to find the keys that I need to press to make the window manager thing happen. So if you can touch type, i.e. ASDF, HJ, KL, then you might find window managers to be a bit better. Gonna prepare my TWN themed pitchfork for this take. I think I might have got away with that. Confused. Maybe the fact that KDE has already tiling manager, even with the mouse tiling. Yeah. So I use. Well, yeah, it's not quite the same though, is it? Yeah, I suppose tiling manager. So I use. Let me open up here. So I use. Oh, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So I use. Oh, hang on. Actually, I use this as an example. So I use KWin scripts KZones, and I've got two settings. So I've got a setting for my ultra wide, which is this one here, so I can put it in the different corners. But you won't be able to see all of that because I only stream in 16:9. This one here is for when I stream. So this is for you guys. So I click on that. I can then go, right, I want you there and I want you there. But again, it's all, I'm using the mouse. And then I can do, pop that there, grab that, do that. And if I do go over to the full mode, which is that one, nope, that one, nope, that one. Open selector, do that. So now you can see my full screen. If I go back, and then bring up, let's say, that window. If I go back to here, I can say, right, I want you in that corner. I want you in that corner. You up in that corner. And I'll have you in the middle. And I'll have you down in that corner. KDE has six different ways to tile. Nice. Sheesh, I love that. It's cool, isn't it? Look up mouse tiler. Yeah, I've tried mouse tiler. Meh. I can't get it to run the same as this. By the way, my LFS system has been fine for a year now. Nice. Also, I usually use the snapping instead of my mouse with wobbly window and transparency. Yeah, I had all that on, but I've turned it all off now. So this is what we're playing with today. We are playing with my new script, which is a Debian install one. But what we're going to do is we're not going to do it on this screen. We're going to do it on that. I don't know if you can see that or not. You should be able to see my second PC now. I use none, so I love floating. Also, you'll get blurred apps on Wayland because of scale. I've not got any blurred apps. I don't know. That's not something but then I don't use scaling, so. Yeah, I have heard actually a few people have mentioned some challenges around scaling, but I don't use scaling, so somebody else's problem. Right, I need to remember I've got two keyboards now. So that's on that screen. Okay, so I need to move the mic over to here because otherwise it goes all weird. Right, let's get. So I don't want to so that's Mint, Endeavour, OpenSUSE, Windows, OpenSUSE, which is part of that one. That's. Oh, I don't know what that one is. Cache, Fedora. Wait a sec. I don't know what drive I'm supposed to be using then. Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Hello, Fear Knight. Welcome on in. Good to see you. So I could end up wiping something here if I'm not careful. It's about ex-Wayland apps, not native Wayland ones. Ah, okay. Moo Moo, yeah, when I scale it down, the font gets blurry somehow. Nikki said, on my 4K 27-inch, the text is too small. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Oh no, we've got a 250 gig drive there. We'll use that. We'll use SDA. That makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? Wait. Okay. No, I've got 3 installs of Fedora. I didn't forget to do anything, dude. There you go. You can see what they are now. So on NVMe N1, we've got Windows and Fedora with a partition for games. Sorry, in NVMe 0 N1, and on NVMe 1 N1, we've got Mint, Endeavour, CachyOS, OpenSUSE, Mandriva, and a partition for games. And then on NVMe 2 N1, we've got Fedora. And I'm pretty sure Zero Linux is in amongst that somewhere. Oh no, Zero Linux is on my VM. Right, so I think I'm ready to get started. Right, let's do it. Right, I need to look over here for chat. Betting, we got that installer is going to have funny problems since it's vibe coded. You're so wrong, Nikki. You've not been around for a while, have you? It's 100% vibe coded, but intelligently prompted. It's a big difference. Right. Okay. So sudo apt install git. So we need to get git in. Oh no, not got. There is one actually called got. I don't know what it is. I don't know how that looks like on the stream. It's going to be quite small, especially if you're on a mobile. You're leveling up your nerd status. Yeah, I really enjoyed that project actually. Installing 5 distros on one NVMe. That was good fun. Getting it all prepared and everything beforehand. Really, really enjoyed it. So the mic might sound a little bit different. The intelligent prompting question fix all the bugs and make unbreakable. Now that's what I call bulletproof prompt. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go git clone, https github.com/linuxgamerlife /Debian installer, and then we're going to change into the Debian installer directory. We're then going to go change mod to executable for the Debian installer, and then we're going to go sudo /Debian installer. There we go. I don't know what to say here. Right, we're going to do SDA, so /dev SDA. Okay. Use this will erase the data on it. Yes. What would you like your host name to be? I would like my host name to be LGL Debian. What username would you like to use? LGL. Which package profile do you want? Minimal TTY, that's bare minimum to boot up and log in, or standard TTY, adds networking, SSH, curl, wget, and vim. We're going to go for that one. Oh, sorry, Zero Linux, that's for you, dude. I need to bring up the chat, hang on. Oh, there we go, I can do it from there now. Why do users use separate partition for games? Yeah, it's convenient, and also yeah, it means that you can reinstall stuff, and you don't have to reinstall your games again. Yes, you can, Zero Linux. Very well observed, but I can't remember the URL. Just got on the stream. Hey VVV, how you doing? Welcome on in. Also, a way to organise games. Absolutely. When is the next game giveaway, by the way? I don't know, actually. I've not been getting many offers for game giveaways. We did one a couple of weeks back. Right, state file. So this is basically if it gets interrupted, you can carry on where you left off. So we're going to just use the default for that one. There we go. That's looking good. So disk is dev SDA. We've got LGL Debian for the hostname, username LGL, standard package profile, and the state file. Do we want to continue? Yes. Create a password for root. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. So saying warning, no VM detected. Are you sure you want to continue? Continuing without knowing what you're doing might be bad. Yes. Still sure? Show me all my drive. Are you still sure? Are you still sure? Yes. It does say SDA, right? Yes. Oh, it's really checking, isn't it? SDA. There we go. So this is the first time I've actually tested this on a real system. So yeah, it's going to be interesting how it goes, isn't it? Fighting with a printer while watching this. Who uses printers these days? Think of the trees. It says me using AI. Ah, okay, that makes sense. My employee, absolutely. Got a good assistant. Oh, for uni, that makes sense. Yeah. When you're old like me, you don't need a printer. I've got a printer. It's actually cheaper to buy a new printer than it is to actually buy the ink. Okay. I don't know what those gaps are. I've not seen those before. That's really interesting. I've not seen it do it like that in the VM. Okay. Am I pressing? Have I got the keyboard or something? Oh, my keyboard. That was my keyboard. Oh, that may have broken it. Doesn't seem good at all, does it? It was basically doing that. Keyboard stuck. Oh no. I don't know how far it got. Skill issue. Okay, right, okay. Okay, what do we do here? We can go... that was very annoying. But this would be a good test, wouldn't it? Let's try again, shall we? Reboot, redo. 100%. Oh, there was an orphan there. I think that might be Zero Linux. I'm pretty sure I have Zero Linux. Am I missing any chat? I was given a laser printer. It's been in my attic for about 3 years now. Mode discovering whatever that says. Oh, spaces. With spaces? Keyboard start, skill issue. Keyboard start, please. Redo. What with the French language? Is that what? Did it come up French, did it? Right, let's try this again, shall we? So we want to go... Is Git still installed? It will be, won't it? Oh no. Wait, what? Oh no, because we're in a live session, aren't we? Sudo apt install git. Linux Game Lab. Hello, dude. Nice seeing more streams. Black Donna's streaming as well. Oh, nice. Say hi. I don't normally stream on a Monday. It's just that it's bank holiday here, so I'm treating it like a Sunday. github.com/Debian installer. Nope. linuxgamerlife /Debian installer. cd Debian installer chmod sx Debian installer sudo Debian installer. Let's go. So it's /dev sda. Yes. What would you like your hostname to be? LGL Debian. Username LGL. 2. State file. That's yes. Okay. I unplugged the keyboard. So what's going on with the Bear with chat. I'll catch up with you in a sec. We're both Aljo could never find name to stick with it. Oh yeah, so you are. Anyway, turns out the reason OBS and Minecraft balked on the video at 595 drivers is because I forgot to update Flatpak drivers to Nvidia 595. Ah. Did you break the keyboard? I don't know what's going on with the keyboard. Did I test this 0.6? Christmas, hello. How you doing? I was going to go for just do the defaults for now. I think it's going to get blocked because it's got the two partitions. I might have to delete the partitions. Yeah, my brain farted on that part. I did full Flatpak update and that fixed the issues. Oh, nice one. Oops. I don't think it's actually formatting the partitions, is it? Yes. Might have to swap my keyboard out. I've got my EPO maker plugged in, but it shouldn't be a problem. Although the USB bit is really loose on the back, you know, when you plug it in. So I might have to get... I've got another keyboard, but it's really like, it's got really spongy keys. It's really horrible to use. But it is my backup one. We should be right now. I'm just not going to move. There we go. That's better. Just don't move. It's about, sounds like it. Yeah. Genpai, hello. Welcome on in. Most stable wide-coded program core. Yeah, I know, right? Right, where am I? I am in Europe. And the nearest place is London. We're going to use a generic keyboard. Yeah, it's definitely a keyboard thing. Set the default layout. No compose key. We're going to do KDE Plasma. We'll let that install. Considering this is on like an old SSD, it's still pretty fast. Yeah, I might have to take the keyboard apart and just check the USB socket. But I'm not moving it now. I'm not moving. I'm just staying here. But it seems to be working right now. I don't want to move. That's the problem I'm having. I'd like to do something on the computer whilst we're messing around, but... Freeze keyboard loose. What? Not what? There's this measure called chat rate. What does that mean? Chat rate is... The chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time. Okay. Total number of views. People get bored of my stream after about 6 minutes, apparently. Oh, idle minds. Linux Game Lab says, so when are you going to game together, you and Black Dom? We normally would do it on a Friday. We had a couple of gaps where times shifted. So in the US, the times changed before they do in the UK. So when he started streaming, I was still working. But yeah. But probably from this Friday, we'll jump on again. I'm bored. No night, dude. Seems to be working. Seems to be working. There's a couple of extra steps. I need to install the 6.19 kernel through backports. That's the bit that Mojibake's waiting for. Had Velocity testing it in the Discord today, so that was cool. That was in a VM. So this is the first time it's being applied to a real hard drive on a real computer. So fingers crossed. I did panic a little bit though. You never bore me, you motivate me to stay up. That's awesome. Topsy, hello. It's like looking at paint dry. I don't know, it's a bit more exciting than that. Okay, so almost there. A few final optional steps before we finish. Install the latest kernel from Trixie-backports ? This gives you the newest kernel available for Trixie, recommended for latest hardware support. Press Y to install or enter to skip. We're going to press Y to install. Now I've got no idea how it's going to deal with GRUB actually. I know, dude. It's good to see you. I saw your app earlier. I'm going to have a look at it at some point. I was looking at who had starred my GitHub, and you're one of them. So thank you, dude. Right. The install is complete. Reboot now to enter your new system. Let's do it. I don't know what it's going to do with GRUB though. This is it. This is it. Ah. I need to, because I've manually set GRUB from the Linux, from the, oh, I know what to do. Still considering CachyOS reinstallation with better file system and bootloader choice. That's fun, isn't it? It's fun when you get to mess around with that sort of stuff. I think it's that one. Is it that one? Yeah. Though I'm bothered. There we go. Though I'm bothered if I'll have to fight Calamares. My friend hopped from Debian to CachyOS and had a rough installation process with the partition and part. Genpai says my GRUB says your GRUB is AI. Too many distros. Not sure if it's ISO side of things or his fault. Topsy, I still have some testing to do with it, having some issues when selecting Sway or Hyperland, so I have made it private for. Oh, okay. Also, never seen this RAM disk text thing having a background. It's always been just black background. Oh, okay. Have we got something? I got impatient again. I should have just waited, shouldn't I? Oh no. I guess we're going into Fedora then. Wasn't quick enough. Got two mices. So we're going to go. JTech in the house. Hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Drafted to Fedora. Yeah, I've added both of you back on to my about section to let others know if you're about you if there was some. Oh, perfect. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. So if we go into this, mouse is really sensitive. There we go, got it. I can't remember what it is. Is it EFI EFI boot manager? So if we go into KDE Partition manager. It's that one. We'll call this Debian. Okay, so sudo grub 2. Where do we output it to? Can anyone remember? I need some help now. I think it's no, because that's where the actual it'd be boot, right? Is that right? No. Oh no, hang on, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Hey, Fair Night. Thanks, mate. output it to boot. It doesn't seem to exist right now. That's all. That's why I was a little bit confused. Fortunately, it's not my main machine, so it doesn't matter if I screw it up. Because this should now show Debian, right? There it is. Okay. Fingers crossed. JTech imported from Black Dawn stream. Oh, what happened? Oh, I pressed right instead of left. I pressed right instead of down. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, so thank you for reminding me. Oh, hang on, make sure you use the right mouse. Come on, come on. Make sure I catch GRUB this time. It should have Debian in it now. See, there is zero Linux. There, look. NVMe to N1P2. There we go. Oh, thanks, dude. Cinnamon. Linux Gamer Lab says Linux Gamer Life has a good way of making it feel less of a cult and more of a place to enjoy. Yeah. What's the cup? Anyone know what the cup scheduler is? Because I seem to be stuck there right now. I'm going to Google it. When Debian hangs on at started cup scheduler during boot, it's usually caused by a driver conflict, often Nvidia. I'm not running Nvidia. Hey Andy Mac, welcome. Good to see you. Printing server. So we're going to go do that. Oh, hang on. CTL, disable cups. Enable now SDDM. I should have enabled it now. Why did it enable it now? Did I not type it right? Set default to graphical just in case. Oh yeah, start. Sorry, good one. Yeah, I could have just started the started SDDM. No, it's still right. Hang on. Login, it's Debian. Password. System CTL. Oh, enable. What's enable? Huh. Don't appreciate it. Don't just chuck commands at me at the minute, dude. Especially spamming them. Virtual base boost. Hello, welcome in. Look in journal CTL for errors because it's not default cups as far as I know. It's just a firmware issue. Right, okay. Sudo apt install -t Trixie-backports. Now I thought I already installed these. Guess not. So I need to add that. That's interesting actually, because obviously in a VM. Right, I've got to add that. Hang on. Hey Shane, welcome on in. Good to see you, dude. Need to add Trixie-backports firmware. But why is it still not starting? Let's make sure it's fixed that other problem first. I'm pretty sure it did all that when it installed the KDE. Come on. Also added Shane's channel. Yeah, Shane's channel's great. He's got some really valuable content over there. Just when you needed it as well, like with DaVinci Resolve. You know, I installed Linux enough that I become the distro. No matter what the distro I use, it's always to be the same. Okay. Modest too. Trying to add as many as I can to help promote channels, although it's hard to find the smaller ones. USB 132 device descriptor read error -110. Is it because I've still got the USB plugged in? So I've been messing about with a Debian installer script, and it's been working absolutely flawlessly on a VM. So I thought I'd test it on actual hardware today, and yeah, not going so well. JTech, did I do that for you, JTech? Welcome on in. Good to see you. EXT4 on this one. So yeah, it's very different when it actually comes to real hardware. But would that not have been installed with the deboot installer? Just going to Google that error. Debian. Incompatible USB hub. But I need it for my keyboard. Ah, it's my mouse. It was my mouse. Hang on, I need to get a different mouse. Well, that's good to know. Except I can't find my other mouse now. 2 secs. So it's a Corsair wireless mouse, and I unplugged the dongle, the wireless dongle, and obviously it then kicks straight in. So now I don't know whether that firmware thing was even the problem. So yeah. But I do need to work it. Hang on, maybe what happens if I plug it back in? Try not to drop it on the floor here. That's good to know though. Yeah. Oh, I know it's working now. Huh. round table. Chris, hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Yay! I'm just going to double check that. Ionis, hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Linuxgamerlife, yes, that's why I stopped doing drugs on Linux. I'm just going to leave it all plugged in again. And then if it does the same again, then we know. Oh, 100. Ah! Other Chris, hello, welcome on in. Oh no, now I got excited that you're here. And now I'm booting into Fedora Linux. Good to see you, dude. How was Oh, are you stationeering in? Should I start again? Pre-Cosmos, hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. It's going great, thank you. We are indeed trying not to run out of ores before you come get more. Well, I think there's a few. There was quite a few there. What am I doing? Restarting. I'm tempted to start again. Let me just check something quick. Ionustrus, is it safe to use tail O's live to access onions? No idea, dude. I don't even know. I can see the words and I can see the order those words are in, but I can't make head nor tail of them even though they're in that order. Pre-Cosmos, I tried Fedora KDE last night. So good. It is good, isn't it? Right, just bear with me a second. I just want to, oh man. Did I close it all? I didn't reboot, did I? Oh no, it's there. Okay, cool. So what was the issue? So installing it on a live. Sorry, installing it on hardware. I had an issue with. What was the error again? Anyone remember what the error is? USB 132 and that error 110. Why has that gone off? You got black screen right now, haven't you? Who turned out the lights? Oh, thank you, dude. That's almost exactly right. I'm gonna have to send show a picture of my my setup right now, because my actual GPU is plugged in using a extension cable, and it's outside of the case, resting on a shelf right next to my foot. It's not great. Let me put this back on actually. Let's do that for a second. So you've at least got something on the screen. Speaking of new versions, I'm pretty curious about the recent talks regarding Wine 11. Just going to leave it there for a minute, and then you should be able to see at least the BIOS. There we go. Problem is I've got two keyboards and I've got to move around to deal with them. Right, hang on, where was I? Sorry, bear with me. So it was that. So you're both saying it's driver issue. Firmware driver issues. Oh, firmware issue, sorry, yeah. This is also worth trying plug it into a USB 2 port instead of 3.2 port to rule out a controller compatibility issue. Will installing firmware fix it either way? Fear Knight says I use Debian, Void, Arch, Fedora, OpenManDriva and many others. Nice. Chris says I was excited for Wine 11, then I read more into it and it's not as exciting as headlines, video titles make it sound. Still good improvements though, just significantly smaller than it sounds. Yeah. I'm going to be testing external GPU with my Legion Go. Oh, okay. I hope you're going to do a video, Shane. Of course you're going to do a video. Hang on, wait. JTech said something somewhere. USB. Okay, thank you for that. Probably this is will installing firmware fix either way, and this is probably not for the power timing issue. That's usually a kernel or hardware quirk that firmware won't fix, but it won't hurt to have it installed. Yes, I did. Mordred, the betrayer, is in the house. Hello, welcome on in. With the install, I need it to work with the installer. It's telling me how to fix it, but that's not what I want to do. After it installs, it doesn't start as it freezes on the error that JTech told me about, the USB error. JTech says if it didn't work at boot up but worked after you plugged it back in, then most likely it's in your init scripts where the firmware is not loaded prior to checking for USB devices. I'm going to copy that. Oh, wait. Ah, good point, actually. That's a good point, JTech. But I did install the firmware afterwards. Something to do with someone suggested this. Did you rebuild your initra after updating firmware? No, I didn't. I just installed the firmware. Oh. But no, so JTech, what happened? It wasn't booting. Oh no, it had the cups issue first, didn't it? So this is a problem with reading chat and doing stuff that chat says. JTech, it does it automatically. Right, that makes more. So basically, I copied what you said in JTech, and it says that makes more sense. The interim MF is built during the install, and if the firmware packages aren't installed at that point, they don't get baked in. So the kernel tries to initialize the USB controller at boot. Firmware isn't available yet, and it times out. Then once the full system loads and you replug in the device, it works because firmware is loaded by then. The fix would be making sure firmware packages are installed before update init RAM file system, I'm guessing it is, runs, which happens automatically when the kernel is installed. In our installer, that means adding the firmware package to the package profile so they land before the kernel itself. The likely culprit packages are firmware-linux, firmware-linux-non-free, and since non-free firmware is already in the sources, it's just a case of explicitly installing them. Want to add them to the package profile? Yes, we do. Yeah, it might be that, Andy, but I want it to work for everything, you know. I don't want to build around my own hardware. Well, it said that it started cups. If it was stuck, that it would say starting, or am I wrong? So it should not have been the fault of cups at all. I think you're probably right. I need to feed that error in as well, don't I? I also had an issue with cups being stuck at boot once installed. Try firmware mist non-free from Trixie-backports. It's a different package. Some hardware requires it. Yeah, I'm running AMD and I'm only focused on that right now. I'm not worried about fixing it for Nvidia or any other for the minute. Yes. So we're going to boot into Fedora. We'll just let it do whichever Fedora it is. So the USB issue should be gone now. So the firmware will now be in the initramfs. So basically what it's saying is that, testing my understanding, it's loading the firmware into RAM. So the USB works at boot. Is that what it's trying to do? Because isn't that what the initramfs is? Initial RAM file system? Is that, I'm guessing? Right, thank you. Okay, so update readme change log bump version. Whilst it's doing that, we are going to do a complete restart. Wrong password. Ooh. It moves it to RAM to start your system in it for initiate. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Right, so what we're going to do is go KDE, Partition Manager. We're going to grab that one and we're going to go delete, delete, apply, done. Okay, just moving that keyboard out of the way. Bear with me for a second. Oh, you can't see the screen, can you? Can you see the screen now? Yes, you can. So we're going to go to Home, Projects, Debian Installer. We're going to grab the changelog, README. We're going to copy that. So this is the dev area. We're going to copy it over into my staging, which is in here. We're going to overwrite that, and then we're going to go down here. We're going to go to GitHub desktop, and then we're going to go commit title and description. This description. Fix firmware before kernel, disable cups. There we go. Just copy that. Commit to main. Push to origin. And then we're going to go back to the capture card. We are going to go. I need to plug the USB back in, don't I? Shit, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's definitely a lot longer to do it on a real machine than it is in the VM. Right, let's do restart. Let me just make sure I get to the USB. It's quite an assumption, Fear. Go check the script on my GitHub. Let me know if you still think it's the same. Right, we're going to start again. NVMe N1 partition 6. I need to know what that is really. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh. I think that partition 6 is actually Zero Linux. Oh no, it can't be. Wait, what? Oh no, it's OpenSUSE. Oh, okay. Do we get... Was OpenSUSE... It was still there, wasn't it? Hey, Broken Crow. Good to see you. Careful, LGL. It says no warranty. Right. Sudo apt install git. Did you know that there was actually an app called, or a package called GOT? Doing good, thanks, dude. How are you doing? Git clone, https GitHub / got.com / linuxgamerlife / Debian installer. Done. Change into the Debian installer folder. Change it to executable. Sudo Debian installer. Right, so we want dev SDA. Yes. What would you like your host name to be? We're going to do it properly this time. LGL. Debian. What would you like your username to be? LGL. Standard. State file. Yes. Password for root. Password for root confirm. Password for user. Password for user confirm. No VM detected. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Are you still sure? Yes. Make sure you type in the drive then. I will do. Thank you very much. Not too bad at all. I'm just vibing at 5:23 AM in Australia. Cannot sleep. Oh, mate. As in, you've been up? You're still up? Or... Wait, hang on. You've been up, you're still up at 5:23, or you've woken up at 5:23. There's a big difference. I've been watching some of your videos lately and saw you were live. Oh, thank you, dude. So Fear Night, I tested it and had other people test it in VMs and it's worked fine. So are you saying that including DOS FS tools and not including firmware and SCK helper or the other stuff is why I'm having an issue? Because I don't think that's the case. I've been up, yeah. Oh no, that's a nightmare, dude. I mean, if you'd woken up early, then that's not so bad. System D can't do journaling on ext4. I don't get what you mean. So you're going to say, are you saying it's not going to work again then? So did these drivers put into interim sort out the issue? I don't know. I'm just trying it now. Why? And answer the question, why would it work in a VM and not on a real machine? Or are you saying that when you use the ext4 or beta or btrfs, you need to install those things for it to work? Because if you're saying it for it to work, then you're wrong, because it works fine in a VM. But if you're saying I need those for it to work on real hardware, then okay. I'll make a note of that and come back to it. I appreciate it, but I'm not too fussed. I luckily do not have much on tomorrow. Oh, that's not so bad then. You're still not answering the question, Fear Knight. You're chucking all this information at me and it's not helping. So are you saying if I ignore what you're saying, this isn't going to work, even though it works in a VM? Yeah? You with me? Do you have a good understanding of how we've got this far? Because I think that's quite important as well. If it helps, I don't know anything about any of this. Okay, so I've not had any of those issues, so I'm just going to ignore that. Yes, you certainly need what's. Well, I don't, because as I say, it's working. It's been working fine in a VM. So no, I don't think that's right. Can anyone corroborate what Fear Knight's saying? VM doesn't have real hardware. Okay. I've got to pay attention so I don't miss it. So I don't miss the reboot. I might have to go back into Fedora though. Because it's not going to show in here, is it? Oh, it is. Oops. You might be onto something there then, Fair Knight. So does deboot installer not install it then? Is it insulting to say your grub manager terrifies me? No. Right, okay. We didn't have that before, did we? Right, okay. So if we go please hold. What was it? What was the error? Do we get a swanky hold music? So I think, so it boots if I select it directly from BIOS, and the cup schedule is still trying to start. Fresh install with 0.0.7. Otherwise, I want a refund, even though I didn't play a dime. Right, okay. What have you missed? Oh, loads. I'm realizing that hardware is very different than VM. So that's what if I learn nothing else tonight, I will learn that. Also, getting a GRUB error. It runs fine when using install from BIOS. Animac cups always took forever to start properly, even back in early Slackware days. It hasn't halted. Okay, I'll make a note of that, dude. Let me just do a reboot from here. Come on. Why does it take so long to restart? There we go. Let me just check something. Okay, so we're on UEFI, that's fine. Let me just get it to the, I want to get it to that GRUB error. Takes so long. Hang on, wait. I need to read that. I'm having to look at my Mac to see the chat. And then it means I missed this. But I need to keep that on the screen. Right. As an aside, I've been deeply enjoying Fedora KDE. I was on it for a while. Then I watched your video on doing minimal install and redid everything. Oh, nice. Oh my God. Oh, hang on. No, wait. It's nothing to do with it. It's nothing to do with it. It's the I know what it is. Right, okay. Just need to rebuild GRUB, right? I messed about with the GRUB file, didn't I, in Fedora? Unless the Debian install did something with GRUB. Right, hang on. So if we go into BIOS. Bear with me, bear with me. I need to swap this over, don't I? Hang on. Where is it? That one there? That's exactly what I'm thinking. But I can't remember which one it is. So that one. Yep. Sudo pray newell. Lord of Gaming says, I vibe coded a similar type of script for tweaking Windows for different type of work. Very similar to your link. Oh, nice. Good job. Do you know how to see the logs that show when first booting a distro or something? Because somehow some red messages showing when first boot to my distro, so I was curious. In KDE, there's a tool which makes it very easy to read the logs. I can't remember what it's called though. K something. What's it called? K something. They're all called K something now, aren't they? K system log. Oh. My keyboard and mouse isn't working again. No, I use K system log. Oh, I see. Since it keeps saying something and then disappeared since it was fast, somehow still working fine now. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're the ones that you sort of see, but then just ignore because it's working. Oh, hang on. I need to show you a picture of the my PC setup, because what it is, I've got a PCIe M.2 extension card, and I want all of the lanes for that. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? What just happened? You should include E2FS progs just for ext file systems and exFAT. Okay. If you can add a Y to that, that would be really awesome, dude. Just telling me I should do something doesn't help. I appreciate the input though. Right, okay. Let's go sudo grub 2 config, output it to boot grub 2 because we're on Fedora, and then grub.cfg. You should definitely delete system32 or some such. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, just delete it. It does journaling from your file system, like when you execute grub. It didn't know it's done or not because there's no file system checker. But how do you know there's no file system checker? How do you know it's not there? Did you look through the script or something? So it's still going to do the same cut scheduler thing, right? Yeah, okay. I did look at your script. All you included is DOS-FS tools, which is a tool for FAT32 and other DOS. So that was to create the boot partition, yeah? So does the deboot installer not include that then? Is that what you're saying? So I'm pretty sure the deboot installer will include everything I need. Because I'm pretty sure that's all in the source, dude. Cups is back. Right, so let's so I want to try something. Okay, that's not doing it either. Oh, start, wasn't it? You should start. Right, so it's telling me I need to mask it. So sudo system control mask cups and mask cups browsed. Oh, can't see chat. Hang on. Sorry, chat. I was concentrating. Right. Let's see if it does it this time. Ooh. Oh. Wait. I know how to fix that now. Oh, wait. Can I prompt it to come back? Where's the other mouse gone? There it is. I wonder if it's the actual hub. No. Somebody said about this a minute ago, didn't they? Right, try again. Try dbus launch session kwin Wayland. Okay. %, Broken Crow. 100%. So if this one doesn't work, then it's my hub. But Unreal Bare Metal hardware is another story. Yeah, I'm finding that out, Fear Knight. Definitely finding that out. So is it saying start? So it started it. Doesn't seem to be. That's is it active? Have you tried Andy Mac? That's brilliant. Right, okay, so you might be onto something with the firmware, dude. So that's grabbing that from Trixie, okay. So might need to explore the firmware stuff a bit more. So did you look at the deboot installer script, Fear Knight? And what that actually brings in? This is starting to make more sense to me now. There we go. Okay, so it's nothing what you said. Right, so we need to add. So basically, I'm only going to focus on AMD because that's what I'm running. So need to add the installation of AMD. And I'll do a feature update once I get an Nvidia card. Then I'll do a feature update where you can choose what hardware you've got. Stop USB errors. Lord of Gaming, actually fun vibe coding scripts like this for tweaking. It is quite good fun actually. Not as fun as doing it with Linux, but still. Oh, so you're still on Windows? You're doing it on Windows, yeah? So yeah, you're right, dude. It was a firmware, definitely a firmware issue. So we need to fix that. To version 0.1 version and update docs. As a former Windows refugee, what do you mean by choice of hardware? So I'm running I'm trying to move the mouse that I unplugged. So we're basically back to normal USB devices now, and that's working. So let's just do a quick reboot just to make sure everything's fixed. Paste it into the wrong window. What did you paste into the wrong window? Oh, that's quite. I thought you were joking, Andy. That was perfectly timed, dude. It's like you're having trouble with Linux. Ask Cortana. Especially as I've got a Windows install there. Look. Oh, that's hilarious. I've not missed any chat, have I? No. Okay, so it was an AMD firmware issue all along. But I am going to have to go through it again, because I want to solve the USB issue as well. Have I got time to do it one more time? What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? One more attempt at installing it from scratch? Oh, hang on a minute. I think I know what I did wrong. I thought I updated the script, but I didn't. Oh, what an idiot. Projects, Debian installer. Oh, no, I did do it. Sorry, I did. Yeah. No, ignore me. Because on this one, it's just the Python script, isn't it? So we're going to go into GitHub. Debian installer, update that, overwrite, yes, overwrite, go back into GitHub manager, go to, have I destroyed my Power Profile Manager and put it in the wrong place? Okay. Added can't even type firmware. Push to origin. Time is an illusion. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to reboot, restart now. Delete. I don't need to delete. I just need to let it boot into Fedora, right? Damn it, I pressed delete. I was going to do some gaming tonight. I wanted to try out, I can't remember what the game's called now, hang on. Kronos New Dawn. Which Elgato device do you use? I use the HD60X. I've also got a Razer Ripsaw, I think it's called. Yeah. Had a bit of issue with it, but updated the firmware and it's worked fine. Right, we're going to try it one more time. So we're going to go into here. Go to here. Right. So I'm still going to have the GRUB issue again, isn't it? Because as soon as I install it, but that's fine because basically what it is, I've been using the Fedora one as my sort of my root because that's the one I normally log into here. So I normally use that as my sort of the base. So I'll reset GRUB on this one. What am I doing? Oh yeah, restarting. I've got the USB in. USB's in. Okay. So then the question is, do I plug in the wireless stuff in again? I'm going to. Because that's what we're trying to fix, right? So we'll just do that. Go reboot. Need to boot to the USB. Most of my Elgato gear turned into bricks when I moved away from Windows. Need to figure that out. Oh, okay. What have you got? Have you still got a Windows install somewhere? Because it might be just firmware. Because all I had to do with the Elgato one is update the firmware. Because if I remember rightly, it wasn't a standard capture format until I updated the firmware. Because I think there's some kind of ISO for capture formats or something. Right, this is the last try for this evening. Wish me luck. We've got this, right? We've got this, chat. Okay. Sudo apt install git. Make sure I don't type got. I'll look into the capture card. Is a HD 60S Plus, I think. It's older. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know then. But yeah, firmware update might fix it. Well, that might be on the proprietary capture format, which might be the problem. Also, it's very picky about using a 3.2 USB port. That was the other problem I had, because I was plugging it in. I had a USB 2 cable plugging it into a USB 2 port, and it didn't like that at all. So I got a better cable and made sure I plugged it into the right port, and that helped as well. So even though I did the firmware, I was still having issues with it. It wasn't giving me all of the formats. Git clone, HTTPS. So I want to make sure that it actually has pushed the latest version up to Git, because that would be... I'm just trusting the tool right now. Oh, I've overwritten... Oh no, hang on a sec. I need to fix that right now. Damn it, what an idiot. I copied the wrong project into the wrong folder. So I definitely need to fix that. Documents, GitHub, power profile. Right, so we go on to here, go to the Debian installer. 7 minutes ago, yeah, okay, so we're good. I push, thank you, dude. Linux /Debian installer. Yes, I know I can curl it, but I can't remember the URL. But I can remember that easier. Right, SDA. Oh, I didn't format it, did I? Oh, I did format it, yes. SDA. What's that? Dev SDA. Yes. What would you like the host name to be? So, fair night. Eventually, I will add in choices around file systems, but I'm not there yet. Hostname LGL Debian, username LGL. Add 2. Keep that like that. Do you want to continue? Yes. Password. Password for my user. Yes. Are you still sure? Yes. This name SDA. So I can't see all that. It's all blurry to me. So it's going to be really blurry for you. Am I streaming at 60 FPS? I think I am. Out of curiosity, what got you interested in Debian? I did a video about it actually. Essentially, I've always liked the idea of Arch, but I'm not a fan of Arch. Well, I'm not a fan of the roll and release. But I do like the idea of building out your own system. So then when I tried Ubuntu, messing about with GNOME 50 and the latest beta, I kind of realised, well, Ubuntu's made loads of decisions for you. Now, I've messed about with Fedora, and with Fedora you have to go through the Anaconda bit. No matter what system or no matter what version you install, it seems that most of them you have to go through Anaconda to do all of the setup. But I want to learn about what that setup means and not just rely on Anaconda to do it for me. And so I thought, oh, I wonder if I can do that on Debian, because Debian is basically base for Ubuntu, isn't it, essentially? So then I found the standard ISO. And oh no, I need to go back. Oh man, there is no back button, is there? Ruined it. So we're on BST now, aren't we? Velocity! Hello, how are you doing? I know, no back button. Damn it. I did try Void. I've got a video on Void. I think that was the 4th distro I tried. I've come to the conclusion that I like base distros. And I'd rather learn to do everything myself. And not let other people make those decisions for you. Ultra Traveller, are you running a VM at the moment? Hello dude, welcome on in, good to see you. No, I'm not actually. This is on real live hardware. And I did have some firmware issues, and thanks to Fear Night, it kind of pointed me in the right direction. So this is the final test of the evening. After adding, installing firmware. Andy Mac, don't be annoyed with yourself. Remember, you are one guy sorting out hardware boot issue backed by coffee. MS released Windows ME on purpose, backed by billions of dollars. You got this. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate you, dude. Excellent. That's so cool. But you don't do it now, Broken Crow. But like, if you're like feeling a little bit sleepy and you want to fall asleep, then go and watch my video on the one I did yesterday. For reals, yeah, I've had a bit of a problem tonight though, Velocity. Having some hardware issues. But I'm kind of hoping that we're sorted now. Had an issue with cups. And I think we're going to have that same issue again. Because I think the install well, I need to check actually. I'm pretty sure it added something around firmware, packages. Disable, yes, it's disabling it. So yes, disable cups if installed. Saying if installed, that might be a problem. When does it install cups? Might have to move that. Although it does look like it's towards the end. $640. Yeah, it's towards the end, so we should be right. I really don't think it's a cups problem. I've disabled it now. So you still think it's the firmware problem, and now I'm installing the firmware. It'll work. I love Arch, but I like to tinker. Right, do you want to install the Trixie-backports? Yes, I do. That was the whole point. Right, so it is generating the boot file there. So that's going to screw over my GRUB. Let's check. I use Fedora myself. It just supports my stuff, and while I like using the terminal at some point, I simply need a computer that works when I need it. Yeah, to be honest, that's kind of where I'm at with mine right now. Yeah, I don't have Nvidia, so it's all good. That's good to know. Okay, so we knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. Well, I knew that was going to happen. Because Debian doesn't update the Nvidia driver package to install on 6.1. Gotcha. Okay. So it's not going to be any good for anyone that's on Nvidia hardware then. Got ya. Yeah, same here, Vault Traveller. My main system is Fedora, and I mess about with all of the other ones either on a different PC or in VMs. We did it. Success. Just one more thing to do. One more thing to do, and that's with the wireless mouse as well, by the way. So thank you, Fair Knight. It was a firmware issue. But what we're going to do now, we're going to go back into Fedora. Oh, no, let's see what happens. No, we're going to. I think I know why you didn't like Bazite. Maybe. Well, so I use SteamOS, right, which is also a immutable system. So I used that for about 2 months. Might have been 2 or 3 months. And yeah, it just felt limiting to me. It didn't feel like it was a daily desktop, you know. It's great for gaming if I just wanted the game, but it really didn't feel like it was a daily desktop. So yeah. What we're going to do is, still can't remember which Fedora it is. Good day. Hey Venom, welcome on in. Good to see you, dude. Today I've been working on building a Debian installer script to basically build from scratch. Not Linux from scratch, to Debian. And install the 6.19 kernel through Trixie-backports. And we finally got it working. Fear Knight is also using Fedora because I need something that just works. Now what Fedora is it? can't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just try that one. Oh, that's fine. I like how stable Fedora feels, but it also scratches my... Do you know what? It's the same. It's the same for me, dude. Because you can tinker. But no, messing about in VMs and on a second PC is really, really good. I really enjoy it. So I'm lucky to enough because I built up a second PC from old bits from upgrades from the past. And then I upgraded my GPU. So my main GPU is a 9070. And in this PC that you're seeing on the screen is a 9060. KDE isn't stable because of Firefox not supporting Pipewire and using Pulse and falling back to LSAT again and again. Not something I've experienced, dude, and if I have, if that is happening, I don't notice it. Are we back to... It's frozen again. Mint is also fine, but feels a bit old. Do you know what? I think the next update for Mint... Yeah, I use my Xbox Bluetooth headset. Seems to work fine. The Xbox controller is a pain in the arse, but the headset works fine. Let's just do it with the normal kernel. Oh, I see. But also on the same time, I have many minor issues. So I'm not when using Mint or Ubuntu. Oh, I see. Right. Oh, you can't use the audio slider when using Bluetooth headset. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. I use the volume control that's on the side of the headset, and just assume that that was doing the slider inside the audio slider thing. Okay, so that's a problem. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ubuntu's the Microsoft of Linux, isn't it, essentially? Yeah, it might be that. Fear night. I mean, for me, if it just worked, you know. I'm trying to use Plasma PA, but it seems broken on Chromium or Firefox by default. I don't know what that is. Just need to fix GRUB. Now, you wouldn't have to do this if this was your only system. LGL killed snaps on a separate video. I did, didn't I? It was fun. It was so good. It felt really good. Audio applet in KDE is Plasma PA. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Well, this should be it now. We should be done. Unless building GRUB breaks something. Could me rebuilding GRUB break something in Debian? I don't recall anything adding anything to the GRUB file in the script. It just doesn't work by default on browser that doesn't support Pipewire by default. Oh, okay. Yes, we are working. No, that's the wrong password. That's too long. It's that one. If your phone or tablet's Bluetooth is on anywhere near Bazzite while you try and connect an Xbox controller, you'd be as well just finding the longest USB cable and use it wide. Yeah, I use it wide now anyway. I just because I'm right sat next to it. I think when I get a Steam machine, that might be a problem. You can set up SDDM to use KWin's native rendering instead of X11. Wait, what? Wait, what makes you say that? Where did that come from? Oh, I never have an issue with Fedora. Wait, oh, okay. That's a bit random, dude. What? What are you talking about? You've lost me now. So what we're going to do, go to system. So I'm actually going to build this one up now. So we're going to pin that to taskbar. It's really weird because the keyboard's like crossing over with my other keyboard, and I've got two of the same mices on the desktop. I need to bring up the chat again. Where's chat gone? Over there. Right, okay, so we'll do that. Do that. SDDM, I don't understand those words in that order, do, because I'm pretty sure I'm using SDDM now and Wayland. So I don't know what you're saying, dude. Status SDDM. Yes, but your initial screen when you log out uses X11. Oh, okay. Is that a problem? Sharpie time? What's the Sharpie time for, dude? Enormous Chunks is in the house. Hello. The control is an everyone issue. I'm on Arch and have the same problem. Is it the X? Yeah. So what I found out with the Xbox controller is it's the way that Microsoft authenticates or something. So it's a Microsoft issue. Right. Oh, I see what you mean, Velocity. So it's a Microsoft. It's the way that Microsoft does authentication or something. I've got a Power A one, but I really like my Xbox controller, so I'll just plug it in. I've got the Pro 2 Evo, whatever it's called. Is it Evolution? I can't remember. Pro 2 something. With the buttons underneath. So does this auto select? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, I did that, Fear Night. I did update it, and I do get it working, but it's very intermittent. because I update it on the Xbox because I've got an Xbox Series X. So we're done. I think we're done. So what's likely to be missing? So we've got Firefox, that's cool. Discover. If I go right click desktop. Oh no, actually I quite like that wallpaper. Oh hang on, what's this? We'll use that one. Apply. And then we're going to go global. Change the theme. Of course we're going to do that. Then we're going to go like that and go, oh hang on, oh no, screen size is fine. If package kit Qt6 is installed, then Discover will work flawlessly. It kind of works flawlessly already. I have, yeah, so I use the task cell to install KDE. So it's done the full KDE setup with the office and everything. In fact, it's done too much. It's installed too much. It's made too many decisions for me. Andy, that's funny, dude. Normal chunks. I have the fancy Xbox One for myself and had set up a laptop with Arch, Hyperland and using Sunshine to a PC so my wife can play games, and she has the 8-bit Do Purple with a USB dongle. Nice. Probably some demonic... Yeah, I think you're right. Voodoo? Volt. What does it not include then? You say Arc? Arc's not installed. Yeah, it does include Arc. What are you on about? I'll send you my distro soon, linuxgamerlife. You'll have 0 choices. Okay. I look forward to it. To be honest, newer gamepads aren't worth the money anyway. Much cut corners. Yeah. That's right. Oh, task. Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah, I got you. Task KDE desktop. I get you now. Sorry, dude. Yeah. Got you. Yeah. I just saw task and thought, what? When are we talking about? When's that going to happen, JTech? Well, what we are going to do though. It's all bare bones at the moment. I need to create a fork or fork a package manager first. Okay. Is it independent or what is it based on? Oh yeah, that's who does Shelly? Is that who does Shelly? Linux Next, isn't it? Show looks and have it on my box. Works pretty well. So sudo apt remove gimp sudo apt install. Is that how they spell it? Or was there a proper U in there? I think that's right, is it? Oh, I did spell it right. I did spell it right. Oh, paint. Got a paint, colour paint. I migrated to Plasma Login Manager and it's nice. I think I've got that on my main machine. Or maybe I don't actually. Maybe I'm still on SDDM. Yeah, I'm still running SDDM. Yeah. Yeah, a few people. I mean, I'm guessing it's a few people who have been around Linux for a long time are system D haters, but I don't see any issues. Doesn't make any difference to me whatsoever. So yeah, I don't give a shit. Right, what else? Let's try a different theme. There is one that I actually quite like that I might actually switch to on my main machine, but I do quite like what I've got on my main machine. Yeah, I don't give a shit about GNOME either, to be honest. I mean, Cinnamon's the closest I've got to liking a GNOME desktop environment. What was I doing? Global. Okay, new. Which I quite like Nordic actually. That's quite nice. Which one was it? I can't remember now. GNOME is doing stupid shit like GNOME doesn't follow XDG specs for its icon theme and it causes issues on desktops like Cinnamon when using LibreOffice. Ah, okay. I flip between Ant Dark and Otto. Otto? The most important thing for me is these three buttons up here. I hate them being an arrow up, arrow down, and an X. So as long as it's not those. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I don't mind the colours. I need to fix this bit though. Yeah, nah, I don't like that being up there. No, don't like it, dude. Changed my mind. Next. Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan of Mac OS. I don't like having the applications bit up there at all. Try launching LibreOffice on Cinnamon and you'll see that icon theme is broken. Orange grey. It's because of ADR. In Otto, they are green, blue, and purple. Andy Max says, I've been using Bazzite for a while now. I feel I want to go back to Debian with XFCE or LXDE. Flashy KDE doesn't do it for me. I'd rather speed up simplicity. What system have you got, Andy? Where in Scotland are you? Well, obviously don't dox yourself, but where are you in Scotland? I typically don't set up the desktop and just set up the desktop and just set up the colours. Right, okay. I'm trying to find the one that I found the other day that I actually quite liked. It wasn't Layan, was it? No. Sweet. Was it that one? Definitely not. I did actually quite like Nordic. Do you know what? It might not even been a theme. It might have been desktop. Is it desktop decoration or something? What are they called again? Window decorations. Or was that all the same stuff again? Oh, it might have been this one actually. Oh, they're almost the same, just different colours, aren't they? Oh, so I could do that then, couldn't I? So I'll go back to global theme and go, go desktop and grab that one. Actually, I didn't even check to see. I am on the right thingy, aren't I? Kernel. Yeah. Sudo. That's how you spell sudo. This is sudo. If I pay you $10, would you run light mode? Can you qualify that? If it's until the stream finishes, that's a bargain. But if it's forever, no. Definitely not. Right, so another thing I want to install. KWin. Scripts. Get new. KZones. Install. Go back. Go back. How close that? Enable. Apply. Let's go. Retina hater. Embrace the sun. It burns. It burns. Oh yeah, so it messed up my thingy, didn't it? My Mole! Did that make a noise for you? Yay! Molly Mole! That worked! I heard it. Did you hear it? Did I finally fix it? If you're not subbed, please sub. You can unsub afterwards, but I want to make sure that it works. But that, did you hear that? Because I heard it. You heard it. Yay! Pay to win. Let's go! Straight to number 1. Comes in, Morley Mall. Straight to number 1. 5 quids. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. How's it going? Oh, yeah, hang on. That's for you. Oh, I didn't do you velocity either, did I? I feel terrible now. So on Twitch, you can set it up in the bot to do an entry thing. So when somebody enters, it automatically triggers an event. I can do it with text through the cloud bot, but I can't do it through Touch Portal because Touch Portal doesn't work well with YouTube. And I use Streamlabs. Oh, maybe I could do it on Streamlabs. But oh no, I might be able to do it with Streamlabs actually. I might have to look into that. But then what I do is I'll ask you what you want it to be, and I can do it. Now, Firebot is the best streaming bot other than StreamerBot, which is really complicated. But Firebot is the most user-friendly streaming bot that I've ever used. But at the moment, that is only on Twitch. But they're looking at adding YouTube support in version 6. And I think they're on version 5.3 maybe. As soon as that comes onto YouTube, oh my god, this stream is going to come to life. It really is. It's an amazing app. Morley Moore says, I found out something weird just now. If I run disable network manager away online, it kills my keyboard. I enable it again and it goes back to normal. Wait, what? Zero Linux, sorry, had a long call. So you solved it. What was it? Firmware. So it was like Fear Knight was saying, there was a firmware issue. I managed to break through all of the noise and figure out the firmware bit, thanks to Fear Knight planting that seed. That's a really good question, actually, Volt. Broken Crow. I really enjoy Mix It Up, but it's a Linux support is dubious at best. Yeah, I know a few people that use Mix It Up and they mix it up with other bots. I think Firebot has been the most holistic one because it taps into my. So what I've got. Let me show you. Hang on. Oh, hang on, wrong mouse. Let me go to this one here. So if I do, hang on, I need to reset the music now as well. Wait. So if I do that, now you should see my desktop. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, there you go. So I use this at the moment. So if I hit the capture card one, it brings on the capture card, turns it off. I can switch over to my intro, turn that off, go to starting, turn that off. Penguin's not set up at the moment. I've got my PC stats, so I don't think that works anymore. No, I need to fix that. I can turn my mic off. Back on again. Got my partnership for Nodecraft that I can put up the top there when I'm streaming on a Nodecraft server. But I can do all, and I can set up buttons here to trigger stuff in Firebot as well. Hope it doesn't grow to a tree, that seed. So what? Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's on my that's all on my iPad as well. So it's not like a Elgato app or anything. Oh, hang on. Anyway, I've been using Bazite. About a Minisforum EM. I bought a Minisforum EM780 about a year ago and just put Bazite on it to make it a Steam TV box. Glasgow, okay. My best friends from Glasgow. You guys are all right up there. Oh, I missed that, dude. Trying to... Ant Dark is greenish. Hang on, what screen's on at the moment? So I like to have that custom. Just do that. That's mainly because of my ultra wide though. You'll all have to have you all have a good night. I have to run to make dinner. No worries, Velocity. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for testing out the script as well. Appreciate it. Fear Night. Since the law has come to my country, I'm really not happy because here it requires ID verification and not face scan. Are you from Brazil? What do you recommend for a leaky nose? Flu has gone to my nose and just won't stop. No turkey. Oh, okay. Just use a distro that doesn't use it. Build your own distro, dude. You're not going to get into trouble, are you? Is it? Have they put the responsibility on you, or is it still on the providers? Yeah, because we've got it in the UK as well. So obviously, iOS have just introduced it, but I already had my credit card on my Apple Pay anyway, so it was easy just to go yeah. No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare. We've got it here, dude. Online Safety Act, you know. Sorry, bud, I'm going to have to head to... Glad you got everything working on bare metal. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you next time. Probably be Friday for a bit of gaming. Maybe Saturday for a bit of gaming, but definitely Sunday for a bit of Linuxing. I'm just about done anyway. So I've got work tomorrow, so I don't want to be on too late. And as this is now working, happy days. So we did it. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. Nice and minimal. You too, dude. Is that coming through the stream? For ages I could not get my capture card to send the frickin' audio through. But they might ban Linux distros. How are they going to do that though? There's no way they can police that. Sense of accomplishment is so great. Well, it sucks to be you, dude. That really sucks. Get a new government. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, it's a sense of accomplishment. It is good, yeah. Oh, that sucks, dude. That really sucks. It is exceedingly difficult to ban all VPNs. At the moment, many governments are, let's say, questionable. Yeah, let's not get into politics here. Let's not get into politics, please. I like to keep it nice and chill, and I don't want to end it on a note like that. So yeah, let's move on and talk about something a little bit more upbeat. Like, let's do the top 10. We can do that. Oh, that's a great song to be doing it on. Bring it back to earth, people. Right. Holy crap, Chris, Rationally Insane is in 10th place. I think he only said 2 things. How has that happened? In 10th place, we've got Chris, the Rationally Insane. In 9th place, we've got Nikita Shadow. Yay! 75 XP. In 8th place, we've got VVV, a free one with 75 XP. In 7th place, we've got Mui01 with 150 XP. And then we've got JTech coming in at 6th place. And Broken Crow coming in at 5th place. Both with 150 XP. And then we've got Andy Mac from Glasgow coming in 4th place with 175 XP. And in 3rd place, we've got Zero Linux, who's always in the top 3. Thank you, dude. In 2nd place, new person from Turkey, Fear Knight. Thank you so much for your help, pointing me in the directions. That's really useful. Appreciate that. But in number 1, Pay to Win comes in here. Thank you so much, dude, for the what's it called? Super chat. 400 XP. Freaking awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Song of Silence. So there we go. Thank you very much, everybody. We managed to get it working. So yesterday I started building out this no, not yesterday, day before yesterday I started building out this script, thanks to Vibe Coding and my assistant Claude and you guys in chat helping me. Funny, because I have never paid to win in my life. It's a bit of a joke around here, dude. It's a positive pay to win. Positive, yeah. So when is the next stream, asks Vault Traveller. That's a very good question. I will always stream on Sundays. That's my day for streaming. Sunday evenings from around 7 PM GMT. But I often stream on a Friday with the Black Don, and we do some gaming. And sometimes if I've got a free key and I need to do some content for a game that I've got a free key for, then I'll normally do that on a Saturday. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification when I go live. Don't forget to like this one as well if you did like it. I mean, it was alright, wasn't it? You got to go. Thank you, Fear Knight. You take care. Good luck, dude. Right, so what do I need to do next? Oh yeah, don't forget to when the stream finishes, can you go back into the chat and just put a comment or an emoji just to give it a little bit of a boost? That would be great. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And yeah, it really does help the algorithm. Next time, vibe coding with local LLM. Never heard of it. Probably not. If it's not something that's helping me on my Linux journey, then it's probably not going to be included. But maybe. I've not heard of locale. I'll have to check that one out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.